So the Jets just did something that I don't really have an explanation for, but let's just say it's been a bad week for Quincy Williams. Let's talk about it. Williams revealed to reporters on Wednesday that he has officially been benched. This comes pretty much out of nowhere. Apparently, he was told on Monday that he was going to be benched. That is one day before the trade deadline, one day before the Jets fielded offers and ultimately rejected offers on Quincy Williams. Apparently, they were seeking a fourth-round pick. That was the report. And, they say that greed is the deadliest of all the sins. I think that applies to the Jets here because they were never getting a fourth-round pick for Quincy Williams. Williams told reporters that the Jets told him that he's being benched for underperforming. Apparently, he's been underperforming since training camp. That is what the Jets told him. And before I get on the Jets for this, because I don't think this is a good decision and I don't agree with this, I will say, I think it's fair to say that he has underperformed this season. Quincy Williams was an all-pro and one of the best linebackers in football in 2023. I thought he took a bit of a step back. Last year was still good, but a little bit more inconsistent. But this season, he's been banged up, and even when he's been healthy, I think he's picked up on a lot of those old habits that he used to have before his breakout in 2023. He's this athletic beast of a linebacker, but he's fallen on some bad habits again, and the inconsistencies have popped up. I don't think he's played his best football this year, but that doesn't mean you bench him. And especially if you know you're going to bench him, which the Jets did. They decided they were benching him before the trade deadline passed, and he's walking in the offseason. Why not just trade him? Why not just take what you can get? And it's not like the options outside of Quincy Williams are significantly better. In fact, I think they're all worse. Jamie Sherwood, your defensive captain who you just paid $45 million to this offseason, he's already been benched for a quarter for disciplinary reasons, and I think he himself has underperformed this season. Fifth-round pick Kiko Mauinoa is fine. I think he's been okay in spot starting opportunities, but he's not very athletic. He struggles in coverage. I think even his ceiling is probably more of a one or a two down run stuffer, so it's not like he's a long-term replacement for Quincy Williams anyway. It's just bizarre to me. I don't have an issue with benching underperforming players in a vacuum, but Quincy Williams is an emotional leader of this defense who I still think is the best linebacker on the roster, and if he's gone anyway, the bigger issue is, man, why not just trade him? Why they had offers. They were seeking a fourth-round pick. They were never going to get a fourth-round pick. If you're going to bench the guy and he's not back next year, which I'm telling you right now, Quincy Williams almost certainly will not be on the Jets roster in 2026, why not just trade him? Because now I have to see Quincy Williams go in front of a podium, speak to reporters, and be all sad. And I don't want to see Quincy Williams sad. That makes me sad.